I lost this one on the train here. Oh, I just wanted to hold on for one more video, but no, it just had to leave this earth, and that's okay. Hi friends. It's only the next day since I filmed last week's video, which I will link up here. I still want to keep the Halloween casual train a-rolling, and I think today I have just the palette to help me out with that. You may have already guessed, but I picked up the Hauntingly Glamorous palette, the collaboration between Alien Cosmetics and Sydney Nicole Adams, the spooky Halloween queen herself. Been a fan of her Instagram for a while, and this is just the perfect pairing in my opinion, and the perfect season to launch it. And I love how they launched it in time for everyone to play with it during the month of October, which is really cool of them. And I want to craft a little Halloween casual look with this palette. I actually have plans this evening. I am going to the symphony, which seems very fancy. It's not really that fancy. However, I do not think it's the occasion to be wearing jack-o'-lantern blush on my cheeks or spider webs dangling from my eyes. It's just not the look I want to go for today. We're gonna keep it understated enough so that I am unclockable at the Orpheum Theater tonight. I've been saving lots of ideas for Halloween casual, and I think I'll finally crack this idea out. It is the bat wing liner that I've been seeing all over Instagram. I'll throw up a couple of examples here. There have been many iterations of this trend. I would love to try and put my own spin on it today and try and keep it really refined, almost covert ops spooky makeup, if you know what I mean. So I think we're gonna do like a classic vintage style glam today, but put a little batwing spooky twist on it. Who knows what will actually end up happening, because as we all know, it is a crapshoot here on my channel. So let's get into the Hauntingly Glamorous palette. If that sounds like fun to you, then please keep on watching and let's get started. All right, let's crack this bad boy open. I am obsessed with this color story. It is giving me serious Melt Muerte vibes, which is a color story I am obsessed with. When I first saw it, I went, oh no, I'm gonna have to buy that, aren't I? She is truly giving the makeup enthusiasts what they want. Unfortunately, Lily showed up a little worse for wear, and I did an absolutely heinous job of repressing it. I'm just thankful it is still intact after I completely mutilated it. This palette is quite matte heavy, but let's swatch the shimmers right now. So this is Elvira. Here's Lily, feels just fine. Oh, I think we might have to use that today. It is so pretty. Let's swatch Glamour Ghoul, although I don't think we're gonna be using it today. It's actually more like a sequin matte. Oh yeah. Oh, we're definitely getting into that today. Oh, she's pretty. Okay. That is just gorge, this iridescent blue-green. This is super cute too, not gonna lie. And the sequin matte is basically just a matte as soon as you blend it out. So my idea is to map out the wing shape first with some liquid eyeliner. I want to try and do my best to smoke it out along the edges to make it look really soft and a little bit more vintage. Most likely I want to hit up these two reds in the corner here, Morticia and Vampira. But yeah, I really wanted to keep it classic today, which is why I'm not wearing freckles, which is why I underpainted my blush, although as we know, we might get into some more blush later because I can't help myself. So why don't I stop talking and zoom you on in? Let's play with some eyeshadow. I'm so excited. I've actually never been to the symphony before. The one I've pulled up for reference is Knife Plays. I reference her a lot on this channel, but I just really enjoy the shape of hers and how it kind of follows her crease line. Just gonna slap on some primer. Lol, I have like 3 NYX Epic Ink liners and I have no idea which one is the most used one. I think what I want to do first off is map out where I want the points to go. If we're looking straight on, we would want it to connect about here. And then she has hers connected all the way up to her brow, although I have a lot more room in that area than the average person. So I think I'm going to bring it to there, here, kind of going in a diagonal, and then a little one to connect it here. So let's start connecting them. Okay. And then I'm just drawing a little curve on the lid to connect it on the bottom here. All right, let's fill this in. All right, I'm not mad at that. However, I definitely think it could be cleaned up quite a lot, especially on these edges. I really want them to be like super crispy, but I'm loving the shape of this wing altogether. I'm taking a fine liner brush, dipping it into concealer, and I'm gonna do my best to clean some of these edges right up. Okay, good for now. Yeah, we're still keeping it classy. I feel like from far away, people might not know exactly what's happening here. Who am I kidding? I'm digging it, I have to say. Okay, now for this little edge here, I want to smoke this out with a little bit of eyeshadow. While I was thinking about this look, I could have sworn that there was a black in this palette. Nay, nay. I think in order to get a really full seamless blend, I do need a black eyeshadow to blend out that harsh edge. If you haven't watched this series on the Meet Me in the Underworld palette yet, I'll link it up here. The black in this palette is the best black. We're just gonna dip right in to a little bit of Underworld and start blending the edge. See, it just softens that edge ever so slightly. Makes it look a little less crusty, a little less crispy, especially for the people who are not in their 20s anymore. Ooh, yes, that is nice. Let's start blending in Vampira. All right, next we're gonna tap into Morticia. Just trying to blend out this edge. Almost there. I think this is pretty much what I was thinking of. All that's left is to pop something into the inner corner, and I honestly think even though Elvira would probably go more with the color scheme we have going on, I just really want to know what Lily looks like, because I feel like that popped onto the inner corner and the brow bone is going to be pretty choice. Ooh, that just made it for me. Ooh, I love this now. And I think I'll just leave the lower lash line clean, maybe throw in some mascara, but I do want to keep the look quite bright on the waterline. So I think we're in a good spot. I'm gonna pop off camera, do it on the other side, throw in some lashes, and then when we come back, we will put together the rest of the look. All right, other side is done. Lashes are on. These are Lash Goals by Boldface, a favorite of mine. The amount of effort it took to get it remotely symmetrical, this was a journey. A super boring and tedious journey, so I'm glad that you weren't with me on it. But I feel like from far away, we're good. Let's continue on with some blush and some highlight, a lip to tie it all together. I really want to keep the blush and the highlight really classic. So like a classic nude pink blush, really pale highlight. Let's just do a little combo of something like that. Trying to distract from the terrible patch job I've done around the liner. Just do a teeny tiny bit across the bridge. In case you are new here, this is me trying to tone it down with blush. For highlight, I have two options that I want to float. First of which is the Let It Glow palette from BH. It's got a pretty decent bright white highlight in there. Second option is from the Physicians Formula All-Star palette. And there's a very, very, very pearlescent, sparkly white highlight in here as well. Although the more I get into it, the more that looks like a bit of an overspray, which is interesting. So I feel like this would be the best option. It's a very cool toned, but this look is leaning very cool toned anyway, as far as like my complexion products go. So let's go in with the Let It Glow palette. She really is pretty. Now, do we want to go dark red, like an oxblood red, or do we want to go red red? I feel like this would match better with the vibe. And this is one that I really like, which I don't wear nearly often enough. It's the Amore Satin Matte from Milani, and it's a really nice formula. And I think it's just transfer proof enough to wear with a mask. Oh yeah, that was the right move for sure. All right, I don't know about you, but I think I'm gonna call that done. Just threw on some How Many Carats over top just to add that extra dimensional shine just on the tops of the cheeks. And before I forget, little bottom mascara. And that is a wrap on this week's Halloween Casual with the Sydney Nicole Adams and Alien Cosmetics Hauntingly Glamorous palette. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't planned, but I do feel like I am emanating hauntingly glamorous vibes right now. I feel like I could go out into the world and get any man I wanted to. And you know, I just might, I don't know. I feel so pretty right now. I feel like this look is so glamorous with an appropriately spooky edge. I just love it. I'm really happy with how it came out. Symmetry is hard, folks. I'm not going to lie to you. And they are obviously nowhere near identical, but I feel like I did okay. This lip was such a good choice. If you've never tried the Amore Satin Matte formula from Milani, you should go do that because they are really nice and super comfortable. And they don't need a lip liner, which is great sometimes. This palette was so fun to play with. I want to do it again. I would love to bust this palette out again before October is up. I don't know if it's going to pan out that way with what I have planned for the final look of October, but we didn't even scratch the surface with this. So if you want to see more of the Hauntingly Glamorous palette after October, leave a comment down below. From what I did play with today, I love it. I'm super glad Lily still performs beautifully even after I botched the repressing process with it. And of course, the mattes that I've tried so far are the same quality as all the other Alien Cosmetics mattes that I've tried. Still not sure who they had to kill to get such a good matte formula, but I feel like it was worth it. And I hope that you folks enjoyed this issue of Halloween Casual. I love making these videos. They're super fun. Any guesses to what I have planned for my final look of Halloween season? Leave it in the comments. And I'm going to take my leave of you because I have a symphony to attend. So I'm going to end it here. But before I do, please let me rattle off the spiel to you. Here are the many ways that you can help out my channel. You can give this video a huge thumbs up. You can comment down below what you thought of everything. You can subscribe. Any and all engagement with this video is crucial to its success in the algorithm. So if you have a few spare seconds, please engage with this video. You can follow me on other social media. I will leave those right there. If you wish to support me financially, I do have a Patreon. The link is down below in the description box, along with a bunch of petitions to sign and places to donate. Congrats to Sydney Nicole Adams. Congrats to Alien Cosmetics. Y'all are obviously the dream team, and I cannot wait to pick this back up again. And with that, folks, please stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay home if you can, get vaccinated if you can. Just keep doing your best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Me and this one stubby nail. We gotta go. We gotta go!